It seems like good timing. Just before Memorial Day weekend, the PCH finally opened for the first time in 5 months, and now a week after that, a powwow in Oxnard that I went to attend is taking place. While it is faster to take the 101, it is always preferable to take the iconic California Highway 1, and I have really missed driving it ever since the devastating Palisades fire of early January. There is still so much work being done on both sides of the highway, but you can now get through the Palisades and eastern Malibu at the speed of 25 miles per hour to points further west. The landscape has been changed forever. Multi-million-dollar oceanfront properties all but erased from the map in the matter of hours. In addition to public beaches, you can now see the ocean through the many miles where there were once only views of garages. Just before the Malibu Pier, the orange cones vanish and you re-enter the world of the Pacific Coast Highway that is recognizable. On this foggy, late May morning, it is not only the low clouds that hang over the land closely, but also every scene that was just driven through. It still does not seem real. Will it ever? Once through Malibu and into Ventura County, the Santa Monica Mountains seem to encroach on the Pacific Ocean. Their cliffs sometimes tower over the PCH, and this is the scenery of Point Mugu State Park, which has multiple entrances and trails, campgrounds, and varied scenery depending on which way you are looking. I have decided to climb Mugu Peak before the powwow, which starts at the Chumash Trail. The trailhead has parking right on the PCH, and the climb to the peak begins its ascent immediately and almost comically. The elevation gained in just the first few hundred meters is enough to turn around anyone that is out for a fun day. This hike is hard work. On a clear day, you can see some of the Channel Islands off in the distance. Today, it is just the Navy's old CB range on the coastal side of the PCH which takes primary focus in most of the views you get. As you may have guessed from the name of the trail, this is the ancestral land of the Chumash, who hunted in these canyons and had villages in the valleys north of Mugu Peak. These come into focus as you keep climbing higher. The trail has been in use by Chumash peoples for at least 7,000 years as a route from the coast to these valleys. The word Mugu derives from the former Chumash village of Mugu, which was located at the place now called Point Mugu. This area was at the far southeastern portion of where Chumash people have lived and fished since time immemorial. Violent Spanish settlers put an end to this and every nearby village by the early 1800s. Climb a little further and the Boney Mountains come into focus, featuring the highest point in the Santa Monica Mountains on Sandstone Peak. Once you reach the top of Mugu Peak, you can reflect upon how these formations have always been and still are sacred to the Chumash. Fog has tucked back into the Pacific cliffs for the descent. I chose to do the loop clockwise to have the easier walk down and enjoy the views, but these are unfortunately obscured today. It is still enjoyable to watch the fog and focus on plants more in the foreground. Despite being on the ancestral lands of the Chumash, Redbird's 23rd annual Children of Many Colors Powwow in what is now called Oxnard does not have a formal host tribe. It has always been an intertribal celebration and is a powerful reminder of indigenous spirit and hope. If you, like me, are currently disappointed with the state of the country and the world, it is worth learning more about and supporting indigenous resistance. Native people have been fighting bad government since ships started landing.
Oh, thank you. Give him a hand.